Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. In this video, we are going to talk about signs that you know your manifestation is coming because you've changed your subconscious. You've rewired, okay? And these signs are huge because they're helping you understand how to actually do the rewiring. And it's all a reflection of your daily habits and routines, okay? So the first sign is you are surrounded with people who are on a manifesting journey, they're on a spiritual journey. They are always talking positively about their marriage, about their relationships with their children. Maybe there's growth conversations. They're talking about how they're leveling themselves up. They're sharing their magical stories with you. When you find yourself surrounded by these types of people where all good is happening to them, and even if negative things are happening, they're only seeing the good in it. This is a big sign that you are in the flow because you're not attracting negativity. The universe is saying, hey, you're on the dance floor, we're dancing, because you're being shown that everybody that you're being drawn to is like you. People are our mirrors. So number one sign that you're off your path is when you keep attracting negative people. That is telling you that your subconscious has been thinking negatively. You've been in that same loop. And a lot of times it means you have to move. You have to change your environment. You have to ask to be moved to a different office. If you're at work, you have to use the universe to help you manipulate things to get you around more people that are like you. And it starts within. You know, if you're co-creating with the universe and you're saying, hey, can you move me out of this job? Can you move me out of this environment? I want to be around more like-minded people. You place your DoorDash order. You send it out to the universe, but then you have to change your inner energetic system. You have to change your subconscious. You have to wake up each day. So let's say you lived on an island, right? You wake up tomorrow, you're on this island. You are only absorbing, you still have cell service. You are only absorbing content that is positive. There's nobody else on the island, so it's just you. Now you can work on your vibration. You're all by yourself. You get to control what's coming into your phone. And that's kind of how I live my life. I spend a lot of time alone because I know how much I'm affected by other people's energy. And when I do go out, I do find that I attract people like me, which is so cool. And it's just a great confirmation for me when I spend like maybe a day and a half by myself in my apartment. You know, I have the internet, I have my phone, so I'm not like by myself. But when I do finally go out, I'm like, all right, universe, reflect back to me how I've been feeling. And I get the most magical interactions with people at a Starbucks, at a Target, at a gas station, wherever it is. It's just feedback saying, Michelle, you're in the flow. You've been taking care of your vibration. And here we're going to confirm it with your subconscious showing you other people that are just like you. So the first sign is you're seeing people show up in your reality that are just like you. They're positive. They're always seeing the bright side of things, and they're wanting to co-create. They're wanting to create a great life for themselves. They're not staying stuck in this loop of negativity and, oh, my life always sucks and I'm never going to make this, or this happened to me, blah, blah, blah. You are not seeing that anymore. This is a big sign that you're in the flow, you're on the dance floor, and a manifestation is coming. The second sign that you know that your subconscious has been rewired and it's on the dance floor and you're co-creating with the universe is when in alignment. And in alignment can look like many different things. It could look like seeing angel numbers. It could look like matching words. I just did a couple shorts about this recently because it happened in my life. I was out on my deck one morning and I was pulling cards and I got the Chariot card from one of my tarot decks. And on my Spotify, a song called The Chariot came on. This was matching words. I was seeing a word and then also hearing a word. So this is considered alignment. I'm in the flow. Maybe you're hitting every green light. Maybe you're late for something, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be late, or I am late. You get there and you hear that they pushed it back 20 minutes. This is the universe responding to you. It's aligning to you. It's a 50-50. You're showing up 50% of the way, it's showing up 50% of the way. It's a co-creation. And when your subconscious is in a great state and you feel so good about your life and you're positive, you're going to get feedback. And just like the first sign, people are one sign that you're in the flow and that your manifestation is on the way. The second sign is these little synchronicities that show you that you're in alignment. And in alignment, you can be kicked out of alignment through your diet, through one person coming into your reality. And if you do not have energetic resilience, you're going to allow this one person's vibration to rock you. And I love teaching my clients in my sessions energetic resilience. I teach them how to stay in their frame. Your frame is your values, your belief systems, who you are, how you think. And being an empath, you can step out of your frame and you can absorb somebody else's frame and you can become like them. So if you think about your frame, think about your body's in a picture frame right now, right? It's this little rectangular box. It's who you are. It's your energetic field. If you step out of that frame and you start hanging out with other people that have negative thoughts, or somebody's having a bad day and they walk into your house, don't quickly jump out of your frame. Tighten up and say, this is my frame. I'm staying in it. These are my beliefs. I'm not going to change it just because this person thinks a different way than me, especially your family members. And staying in your frame takes daily practice. And that's where energetic resilience comes in, because you're like, wow, this really works. I am not losing myself in other people. I know when to leave the house for a couple hours to kind of come back into my own energy. I know how to sleep in a separate bedroom to pull back my energy again. So staying in your frame helps you see your alignment, because when you're in your frame, the universe is saying, great job. You're on the dance floor, you're in the flow. You're not adhering to other people's belief systems. So you can live with people who do not believe in the universe. You can live around people who do not practice these things, and you can stay in your frame and you can be resilient. I'm an example for that. My whole entire apartment building, they did not believe in the universe until I moved in there. I stayed in my frame. I didn't change who I was to adhere to their conversations. I began to talk about the universe with them. I put a little chalkboard outside my door, hoping that they will start to awaken to know that they have magic too. And I find that people, they'll knock on my door and they'll say, we love your sign this week. Thank you so much. Or, oh my gosh, where did your sign go? Because I'd bring it in to change it. And anytime it's not outside my door, if a UPS person or somebody else, they'll literally knock and go, where's your sign? We need your inspiration today. So before me, they didn't have that in their life. So sometimes you have to stay in your frame. You have to stand for what you believe in and teach others the way. And energetic resilience is a huge sign that you're in alignment. The universe is showing you that you're in alignment because it's making things unfold for you. You're not forcing it. You're getting every green light. You're having people pay for things for you. Everything is just so easy. You're getting money out of nowhere. It's just this like effortless flow of life. And this is why I opened up my channel to all of you, because I want people to know that you do not have to suffer. And if you're surrounded by other people that are suffering, they don't have to suffer either, but it's not your job. You don't have to teach them. You just stay in your frame and see if they come along. If they don't come along, if they don't join, that's up to them. It's not your job. You do not step out of your frame and adhere to their life. Okay. This was really hard for me to do because I was such an empath. I am such an empath. And I was such a people pleaser. And I didn't believe firmly in what I believe in, because I've had all these tests along the way of people saying, oh, it's just another heart, because my daughter sends me hearts ever since she passed away. And people would just kind of diminish it. But that's what I like to believe in. So I've had to keep my frame, and I still acknowledge a heart if I'm around somebody that doesn't believe in it. I will still say it out loud. I'll say, oh, look, Micah sent me a heart. I don't care if they ignore me. I could care less. Micah knows that I'm acknowledging her. I am in love with those hearts and they light me up. So when I'm saying it and believing it and feeling it, maybe that person around me will start to feel that energy too. Maybe they'll start to have a little bit more faith and be like, wow, this is kind of magic. And so that's why it's important for you to stay in your frame and to not change who you are around certain people. And don't let your environment and other people make you step out of that frame. Okay. Work on your energetic resilience. So your first sign that your subconscious has been rewired and you're on the dance floor is that people are showing up in your reality and they're super positive, just like you, and you're in the flow, you're in alignment. The universe is like rolling out the red carpet for you. Everything is happening for you and you're not really having to do much. The last sign that I want to talk about is your energy levels. When you start to notice your energy levels are kind of high and low and high and low, and you almost feel like you're a little bipolar, this is normal. Your subconscious is moving with the flow of energy. You're also aware of it. So you're not getting too high, but you're not getting too low. You're just witnessing it. And you're seeing, wow, I feel really lit up today. Why am I feeling really lit up? Oh, because the universe just brought me so many cool synchronicities in like 2 hours, and I'm going to stay in this energy. I'm not going to get too high, and I'm just going to really be grateful, and I'm going to feel really good about this. And then in the next day, if I start to see my energy levels drop, that means I'm going to take a nap, and I'm going to honor it, and I'm going to rest. So it's a very grounded approach to your highs and lows. You're not frantic all over the place, crying during your lows and super manic during your highs. You're just witnessing yourself move through these emotions. It's normal. We're human. One of the biggest things my mentor taught me was like, we're supposed to have a range of emotions. We're not supposed to be even 24/7. All of these doctors want to put us on medicine to even us out, but they're not willing to get to the root of why we are on these roller coasters. And we're here because we're energy. We're on these roller coasters because there's a high surge of energy some days and there's a low surge some days. There's trauma that we experience that surfaces in our body some days. And being aware and mindful of what you've been through in your past and how it surfaces throughout your day-to-day life is really important. So your awareness around your highs and lows and you're balancing it is a huge sign of manifestation is coming, because you're understanding that you're co-creating still. When you get really low and start crying and you're panicked, you're out of alignment. You're not in flow anymore. The universe is going to reflect back to you that you're out of alignment by having things break down in your reality or having lots of negativity. If I am carrying something and it drops and something breaks, that is my immediate sign to say, oh crap, I'm out of alignment. I came out of a healing session. Here's an example of how my mind perceives it. And you can take this or leave it. I came out of a healing session. My Jeep top was down. I got in my Jeep, and there was you could tell it was like a leaf that was really crunchy, and it was big, and it was sitting on my passenger side seat. And I was about to I was about to reread a post that I had made before I went into my healing session. And I was feeling a little unsure if I should have posted it. And I was like, maybe I'll delete it. I'm not sure. And I went to go reread it. But after my healing sessions, my mentor tells me not to go on my phone immediately, not to absorb anything on social media, just to let it integrate. And here I am going into the post that I'm talking about my trauma. And I did that. I grabbed my phone, I went to the post, and then I put my bag on my seat and I put it right on that leaf. And the leaf literally broke into a million pieces and it was all over my seat. It was such a mess. And I was like, damn it. I was like, Michelle, why don't you just pick up the leaf and throw it out the window? I mean, it's a leaf. It's not that big of an issue. It's not like it was a fluid or something that spilled on my seats, but that little moment of something just not going smoothly was my indicator of like, oh, what am I not doing? Oh, she told me not to be on my phone. All right, spirit, I hear you. I put my phone away and drove home. So those little moments where you're tripping over your own feet, you're dropping something, you're breaking something, and it's kind of like a weird moment that catches your attention. Like, of course, like I drop a pen all the time. I drop my phone all the time. It doesn't mean I'm doing something wrong. But in that moment, I could just feel that the universe was trying to talk to me and was like, Michelle, you're out of alignment right now. Don't go on your phone. You just got a healing session. Don't start rehashing that. So these 3 signs are really crucial to understand your subconscious and how to work with it. And again, people are our mirrors. The alignment, knowing that the universe is giving us feedback that our subconscious is in that great energy, and understanding that you're going to have highs and lows. You're going to experience emotions. You're not going to stay even 24/7, okay? And that's healthy. You're not crazy. It is a roller coaster ride, but learning when and why you're high and low is going to be key for you. And that's why I highly recommend a journal. I journal everything. I tell myself, Michelle, you're really high today. Michelle, you're really low today. Okay, let's honor this low point and let's take a nap. Let's cancel everything and just nurture the little Michelle who was feeling low and maybe nobody was there for her. Maybe I'll go for a Jeep ride and buy her favorite snack. And I take care of myself and I love myself, and I'm still learning to love myself so much, and knowing what I need when I need it. And when you honor your inner child, you are so in that flow. The universe will align everything so quickly when you do that. When I go to a store to get that snack, I have the best conversations with people. Somebody actually had paid for the snack the other day, and I was like, all right, universe, I see you. You wanted me to cancel that session to take care of me. So remember these signs, rewire your subconscious by planting the seeds yourself. Understand yourself. Understand that how you are being is what you are attracting. Okay, so surround yourself with people that are on the same journey. And if they're not on the same journey, stay in your frame. Identify what habits can you do to keep you in your frame. And maybe I'll do a whole nother video on that. All right, lovies, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. I love you all to pieces. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, everything's in the description box below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.